One of the most stunning dreams was by Abraham Lincoln. Uh, uh, he recounted the following dream to his wife just a few days prior to his assassination. And he says, "About 10 days ago, I retired very late. I had been up waiting for important dispatches from the front. I could not have been long in bed when I fell into a slumber, for I was very weary. I soon began to dream. There seemed to be a death-like stillness about me. Then I heard subdued sobs, as if a number of people were weeping. I thought I left my bed and wandered downstairs. There, the silence was broken by the same pitiful sobbing, but the mourners were invisible. I went from room to room. No living person was in sight, but the same mournful sounds of distress met me as I passed along. It was light in all the rooms. Every object was familiar to me, but where were all the people who were grieving as if their hearts would break? He could hear the sounds, but he couldn't see them. I was puzzled and alarmed. What could be the meaning of all this? Determined to find the cause of the state of things so mysterious and so shocking, I kept on until I arrived at the east room of the White House, which I entered. There I was met with a sickening surprise. Before me was a casket, and there was a corpse wrapped in funeral vestments. Around it were stationed soldiers who were acting as guards, and and there was a throng of people. Some were gazing mournfully upon the corpse whose face was covered. Others were weeping pitifully. I asked, "Who is dead in the White House?" I demanded of one of the soldiers. "The president," was the soldier's answer. "He was killed by an assassin." Then came a loud burst of grief from the crowd, which awoke me from my dream. This dream is truly stunning in its historical importance and accuracy, and that it happened shortly before he was killed. There's some differences. Some say that the White House biographer recorded the dream, and some say it was his wife. We do know he had a biographer following him around because they didn't have a tape recording or anything in those days. And so they had to have someone follow him around and write notes down. But whether it was his wife or whether it was the White House biographer, we don't know for certain, but it's pretty much agreed that it happened within a month or so of when he died, which is stunning.